Hello friends, now we see the problem number 7, which is also based on method of substitution of chapter limits. The problem number 7 is limit extends to 1 minus x square upon sine pi x. Now let's see the solution. The solution is quite simple. First of all, we denote the given problem as a L, that is limit equal to limit extends to 1 minus x square upon sine pi x. Now we substitute limit as x equal to 1 in numerator and denominator. So we get 1 minus 1 the whole square upon sine pi in bracket 1. So that equal to, now 1 minus 1 whole square, so that gives 0 in the numerator, and sine pi gives again 0 in the denominator, so which is of the form 0 by 0. It means again we have to use the method of substitution technique to solve this problem. So first of all, we put x is equal to limit, that is 1 plus h, as x tends to 1 and h tend to 0. So the next step will be, we write L is equal to limit x tends to 1. Now 1 minus x square, which is of the type a square minus b square, can be written as 1 minus x and 1 plus x in the numerator, and sine of pi x we write as it is in the denominator. Now here we write limit h tends to 0, 1 minus, whenever x we write 1 plus h, so that gives 1 plus h in the bracket. Then in second bracket we have 1 plus, again for x we write 1 plus h. Then in the denominator sine pi in bracket 1 plus h, that equal to limit h tends to 0. Now in first bracket we write 1 minus 1 minus h, in second bracket 1 plus h in the numerator, upon, in the denominator sine in bracket, now pi into 1 gives pi, plus pi into h gives pi h. So the next step will be limit h tends to 0. In first bracket plus 1 minus 1 cancel, so we left with minus h. Now second bracket 1 plus 1 gives 2, plus h we write as it is, upon. In the denominator we use formula that sine pi plus theta, and that gives minus sine theta. So by using this formula, here sine in bracket pi plus pi h gives minus sine of pi h in the denominator. Now here we have to simply adjust the limits, that minus sign we cancel from numerator and denominator, and then we write limit h tends to 0, 2 plus h in the numerator, upon, we write limit h tends to 0, sine of pi h upon h in the denominator. Therefore the next step will be limit h tends to 0, we write 2 plus h as it is in the numerator, and then in the denominator we write limit h tends to 0, sine of pi h upon pi h and into pi. It means in the denominator we multiply numerator and denominator by pi. Now in the numerator for h we substitute 0, so we get 2 plus 0. In the denominator limit h tends to 0, sin pi h upon pi h, that gives 1 and into multiply by pi. So finally 2 plus 0 gives 2 upon 1 into pi gives pi. So therefore we get answer as a 2 upon pi. So this is a required solution for the given problem. Thank you.